It's the National Championship Grand Finals, Collegiate Madden Esports.
100,000 on the line, 25,000 for first place. Now it's time to see who the hardcore Madden competitors are.
This is for all the marbles, baby.
This right here is amazing. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final night of the Level Next Fall Champion Series. It's Chris Puckett alongside Josh Lewin and one great user. Let's start here. It is time for the National Championship as we're going to crown one winner here in our 16-man bracket. Who is the best collegiate Madden player on the planet? It's time to find out. Josh, huge prize money going out to our top two players.
Noah Johnson's one win away from that 25 large right now. Second place isn't terrible, but everybody, if you're in college, come on, you want that 25.
User, we started with nearly 1,000 players across the country, all representing their schools. Now 2 teams remain. You excited to see this finish?
Absolutely. These guys have been putting on great performances night in and night out. As we saw an epic game the game before, let me tell you, these guys are giving it their all for this 25,000.
2 schools remain in the national championship. But before we see who takes home the grand prize of $25,000, let's look back at how these schools made the cut over hundreds of others, starting with the qualifiers. Back in November, we started with nearly 1,000 college students who all fought for their chance to be the one player to represent their school. Once we had our players, schools split off into their respective conference or region. Over the course of 4 weeks of group play, we found our top 4 schools in each to move on to the conference and regional championships. Those that made it into the top 2 of their conference qualified for the national championship. And for those in the regional championships, only the finalists qualified. With 14 schools locked in, we gave players one last chance to make it to the national championship in the last chance qualifier. Once those final 2 spots were filled, we had our completed national championship bracket. As always, we have a special guest joining the show. Please welcome him live right now. We got a monster on the field and in the game. Keenan Allen is joining us. Keenan, this is College Madden. $100,000 up for grabs, and we're about to crown a national champion. What's your favorite part of Madden?
Yes, sir. Just making plays. User lurking, being in an open field, making a guy miss, taking it to distance, pick six, anything open field where I'm one-on-one.
Speaking of making plays, are you looking to get your rematch versus Derwin?
Yeah, it's probably going to happen here sooner or later, man. I owe him.
How about your team, Keenan, for real? The Chargers, when they're healthy, they are dynamite. You feel like you guys are close?
Absolutely, man. Just like you said, man, injuries. Just can't get over that hump. It's going to happen for us sooner or later. We're just going to keep fighting, keep working, and keep playing.
It's going to be a great evening, and we finished game number 1. So as we take a look back at the highlights, I want to get your predictions. Who do you think is the stronger player this evening? Is it going to be Northeastern's Jay Wall or the man from Maryland, Noah Johnson?
Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna ride with the Green Bay boys. I like the way he be playing.
Mike and J-Wall, I like that pick. So far, it's Noah up top. And user, this kind of came down to an error from J-Wall at the end. He had a pick with about 4 minutes left, but instead of running the ball, he gave the ball right back.
Yeah, he went to his strength, was his offense, but too bad he just could not get the job defensively. He came up with a big interception right here versus Noah, but at the end of the day, he gave it right back right here, what you were saying, and Noah put the milkman in charge. He said, hey, let's milk this clock out, took this game all the way down to the last seconds, got down to the 1-yard line, and just cooked it up and came up with a big run to score on 3rd down.
And as we saw the Kansas City Chiefs for real kind of edge one out against the Cleveland Browns, the Kansas City Chiefs just did that to the Green Bay Packers in this game, and that benefited Noah, who stays perfect. He's 24-0, guys. One more win, he's got the 25,000.
Final user pick of the tournament. Does Noah get it done here in game 2? Or are we going to a game 3, user?
Noah gets the job done, and guess what, Puckett? There isn't gonna be a game 3. He is this today. He ends it now.
This could be the final game of the national championship. Josh Lewin, take it away.
And user's exactly right. Maryland able to grab the pack this time, and Keenan Allen's a Cal guy. He's not going to root against Aaron Rodgers, I'm sure. But you talk about rolling with the pack. And until that last game we just saw, whoever was using the Packers had won 7 out of 8 and actually 5 in a row. So it's a pretty good call. And there's Aaron to Aaron. Rodgers to Jones. Good stick work there. Tripped up inside the 40-yard line.
So tough. That's so tough.
Oh, my goodness. Noah coming out here getting nasty already out the gate. Sticky, icky, ooh-wee with the stop and go.
I got to bring this up because Keenan won't. He's too humble. But you talk about making an impression on the Packers. I saw this guy in Green Bay in 2015 before he got hurt. He was targeted 15 times, had 14 catches. That was early third quarter. Had about 160 yards. Then he got hurt. He could have had a 22-catch day. That's a pick. That's the Honey Badger. That's the Honey Badger.
To the apartments.
To the apartment.
Just,
You already know, Keenan.
wow, just 52 seconds in. He'll flip for it. That's Ty Matthew, and it's going to be 7-0 Northeastern.
And that is big. J-Wall needed that because he's been struggling with the Chiefs to come out here, get an interception on the first drive, and take it to the apartments for 7. That is very big for him.
That is major.
All right, so now take 2.
Like you're saying, Keenan, J-Wall, he's already locked in, picking up Noah's tendencies, trying to make big plays and take away what Noah wants to do.
Got a couple NFL receiving legends talking to us.
Nice
Calvin
move.
Ridley, now Keenan Allen. That's a Keenan Allen kind of move right there. Keenan Allen, by the way, was Jay Wall's age, 21, when he broke in with the Chargers. One of the youngest players in the entire league. He stepped in when Malcolm Floyd got hurt and just took off from there. He's been at it since that 2013 season. Rodgers will tuck it and run. How about you, Aaron Rodgers? Slide on down to the 13.
Still got that speed.
37 years old, still bringing it. Aaron Rodgers in his 15th year out of Cal Berkeley. Aaron Rodgers! Oh, man, that is a
That's a
perfect
hot
ball.
one. That's a hot one. Wait for Noah to go down and respond, to come up 6, hit him straight up the seam for a touchdown. As we've seen Irvin all week making big plays for these Green Bay Packers. As you see right here, him noticing cover 3, a laser straight up the seam to Irvin for a touchdown. Ties this ball game up. Let's see if he can get a stop and get himself back in the lead.
More Level Next action coming right up. We're back and we're skipping ahead to the third quarter. During the break, we saw J-Wall take a considerable lead. The score now, 24-10.
We mentioned it earlier. Noah has found a way to rally every time he's needed to. 8 times in this tournament. He's been down. Sometimes he's only been down 3-0. I mean, but it still counts. He has come back. This time he's got to come back late from down 14. That's against that's a big late hit right there coming over. But it's a suddenly inspired J-Wall. Guy that reps with that TNC crew, and you've talked about him all tournament user. D. Croft and Fancy and Justin, some really talented players. Look out.
That's a
the
big
ball's
fumble.
out. Everything's going J-Wall's way now.
That is not what Noah wanted to see right there. He needed to get some points right here. Coughing that ball up, not sliding with Aaron Rodgers. You cannot afford a fumble on that drive. That drive was too big to be that careless with the quarterback.
Boy, as suave as Noah has been this entire tournament. This is Kevin Malone and the chili in the office right now. He's just spilling that stuff all over the rug at Dunder Mifflin here.
Keenan, you've played with some great hitters. Who's laid the hardest hit that you've seen in practice or in a game?
Denzel Perryman, for sure.
You haven't had to absorb that in practice, though.
No,
have you?
no. He's with the good guys.
Jay Wall rolling with those Kansas City Chiefs. This could be the put-away punch right here to force a game 3. Wisely taking the play clock down. Even a field goal here, user, it's a 3-possession game into the 4th quarter. And even the magic man, Noah Johnson, I don't know if he can come back from that.
Yeah, you're right about that, Josh. I don't think he can come back going down 3 possessions. He needs to make sure that somehow he gets a turnover. Jay Wall misses a field goal or something, because at the end of the day, if Jay Wall goes up 3 possessions going into the 4th, that's a tough task for anybody.
Love this clock management, too. Take every second you can off that clock. But that is going to drag Mahomes down to where now it's not a gimme putt field goal. This will be a 52-yarder to get those points. And it'll be tried as we get to the 4th quarter of game 2.
He missed 3 kicks in the semifinals. A lot of those were point afters.
This one looking good. And it had enough leg to make it nearly impossible now for Noah.
And going into the 4th, down 3 possessions, that's big, because I feel like Noah needed to win this game. Going into game 3, he's going to be forced to play with the Chiefs, and that's basically when both of these players are the most comfortable with Green Bay. He says, okay, I've had enough. Let's
just go to game 3. Let's go.
All right, Keenan, we got to let you go. Before you go, though, who wins it as we go into the game 3? Is it Jay Wall, or you got Noah in the 3rd and final game of our national championship match?
I'm going to take Jay Wall. I think he got the hot hand, and he's going to get it done.
He's called the man from Northeastern. Show some love in the chat right now to Keenan Allen, guys, as we take a look at what is coming up. It's a game 3 between 2 insane players. Jay Wall taking on the man from Maryland, Noah Johnson. That was game 2. It's in the books. 21-17 was game 1. Northeastern bounces back 27-10. We have one more game to go. Don't go anywhere. This is the Level Next Collegiate Madden National Championship. One more game, $25,000 in the title of national champion on the line. It's Northeastern versus Maryland as we hand the mic over to Josh Lewin.
How about that? We go to Indy, which is going to be hosting a Final Four in basketball, God willing, coming up in March and April. Green Bay is Northeastern. Kansas City is Maryland. And even though the Pack was a hot team pretty much this entire tournament, certainly was yesterday, whoever rolled with Green Bay was 5-0. Green Bay's 0-2 so far tonight. Northeastern and Maryland. And speaking of basketball, user, I went and looked this up because I'm a dork. But that's the one thing, the one rivalry we can put on here, because they don't play in football, but they did play in basketball as recently as 2007, and it went overtime. The game actually went overtime, just like we are going overtime right here. We got to get a best 2 out of 3 to a 3rd game. And that's a dangerous ball.
Wow.
Oh, it's taken away by Devontae Adams.
Wow.
Look at Noah's hands in the air, thinking, wait a minute, I was sure I had that picked.
Yeah, I thought it was a pick. But Jay Wall able to out-use him, come back with Devontae Adams, save a turnover, and really turn it into a big play.
Noah went straight.
You said they played in 2006. We might have to check and see who was on the roster. Maybe Chaos was on that Maryland roster. I don't know what year he was actually out there on the court, but maybe.
Speaking of chaos, there was a hot rush coming in, but it's dumped off by Aaron Rodgers. They moved the chains again. All I know is these guys were 5 and 6 years old, respectively, when those teams met on the basketball court. and now there are schools who have been represented so well by these two competitors, Jacob Wallach and Noah Johnson. Will it be Northeastern out of Boston, Massachusetts? Will it be the College Park, Maryland gang? Do you fear the turtle right now, the Terps?
Nice.
Tanyan down the sidelines and tackled it before he can get past the 10-yard line.
They were all putting together a great drive right here. Other than that one pass, he's looked very efficient on his reads, getting the ball out of his hands real fast, making sure he doesn't give Noah time to set up his blitz or lurk one of his passes.
Jay Wall, the Lions Club champion in Madden this year. Went to the club finals in fall of 2019. Beat Skimbo in that Patriots Club Championship on the day his high school girlfriend broke up with him, he told us. That is some concentration to get that done. And that is a sack of Aaron Rodgers.
Sacrifice. Sometimes you got to sacrifice some things. Even love. Even love, Josh.
Halo 2 broke me and my first girlfriend up. It's all good.
I stayed in bed and cried for like 3 days when my high school girlfriend broke up with me.
And Master Chief, I got over it real quick.
What did J-Wall do? J-Wall went out and beat Skimbo in Madden for some money.
Oh, that's a dot.
Cross body. Oh, what a pretty throw that is. Valdez-Scantling sits down at the 2. It's 3rd and inches. That's not a first down. But J-Wall, if he punches this in, it's going to be 34 of the last 44 points scored head-to-head tonight. Did not see that coming with Noah, the way he plays defense. The handoff, the touchdown. Dillon marches in.
And that is big. J-Wall able to go right down the field all 3 games and get 7. Whether it's a defensive pick, interception, or him getting the ball offensively and opening it up and driving straight down the field.
Quick reminder about Noah. I brought this up before, but when he got out 24-0, 8 of those 24 games he had to come from behind. Now, got a little bit too far behind tonight, right? Game 2, he was down 27-10, and he tipped over the queen on the chessboard. Said, I concede, that's it. But this is down 7-0. You got plenty of time left. Let's see if Noah can get out of airplane mode here and find himself a signal. Rolling as the Packers. He won 23-7 and 28-14. Now he's got to play against the Packers and find his way as the Kansas City Chiefs.
The D.
Man, J-Wall's got something with his defense here.
Yeah, Noah trying to dig into the bag that J-Wall has been running on him, that delay fade to the tight end. But Noah just can't get out of the pocket because of the pass rush, unable to deliver that ball to Travis Kelce.
We have not confirmed that J-Wall actually has a mouth quite yet. He's had that hoodie pulled up this whole night.
A nice run.
Damian Williams will push for the first down. Minute to go, first quarter. This is the deciding game. We're going to crown a college champion here and give away $25,000. And beautiful trophy, too. Mahomes out of bounds.
Defense by J-Wall right there. Noah is going to have to dial it up. J-Wall just seems to be locked in right now. I expect now Noah had the offense going when he started running the ball up under center. Let's see if he can get that run game going.
Yeah, munches off another 8 with Williams. He has not completed a pass yet. He might get through the first quarter with no completions from Mahomes.
Yeah, I like Noah if he starts mixing in that run game more because he has great run stick, run vision. But last time he got up on the center, tried to get too cute, and he threw an interception up under center. And so I really want him, make J-Wall respect the run.
The rest of the game and more when we come back.
Seven 0 at the end of the first quarter in favor of the Northeastern Huskies. Moore running with Williams. And he just plows forward for 4.
Just have to be patient. That forward, that's a good run. You're ahead of the sticks. Stick to it. Don't let somebody stop you. You be the one to stop you. If J-Wall can't stop the run, don't you be the one to stop the run. Good play call. Let's go.
More success. Yep, with that run. It's coming for Noah here. Some good stick as well. Well, he's got Damian Williams for 63 yards on the ground already. And a nice return volley here into the court of J-Wall after that initial scoring drive.
That's what Noah needs to do. Last game, I didn't think J-Wall did a great job stopping the run. but Noah just left it. He got up under center, made it seem like he was still going to run and pass the ball and end up throwing the interception.
Now looking to throw after all those handoffs, and we'll just fling it out of bounds. And here's where J-Wall starts to really get a little bit inside everything too. He's a math and econ major. His mom works at the research department of an Ivy League school, Brown. I mean, he's got a good head on his shoulders, no question. Very analytical.
He drove right down here, got a big run. That's a dot.
Yep, back in the end zone, but not inbounds. Tyreek Hill is only 1 foot down, so that's 3rd and 10.
And that's big right there. He needs that, especially, like I said, he ran the ball well, came right down here, 1st and 10. Hasn't handed the ball off one time. Now he's seeing a 3rd and 10. Can he cook up a hot one right here? J-Wall sending
with
the
rush
defense.
coming. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. He got Travis
goodness.
Kelce.
He missed him.
But he missed him.
Patty missed him.
Wide open.
For the 25 bands, he missed him.
I'm trying to figure out how he missed him. All right, you take your 3, but man, that's demoralizing for young Noah right there.
Yeah, 2 wide open plays. Both plays could have been called a touchdown. One receiver couldn't keep his feet in bounds. The other receiver, Patty Mahomes, just could not put it on.
Chat saying Noah's getting cheated early, man. J-Wall's playing tough, but Noah, 2 huge missed opportunities.
Absolutely, Pucky. I ain't want to say it, but y'all already know.
Chad will pick you up. Always does. Well, it was 63 rushing yards on that drive for Noah. Ran the heck out of Damian Williams, but the sponge got dry there at the end when he tried to throw. And now if you're J-Wall and Northeastern, can you take enough time off this clock? And whether it gets to 10-3 or 14-3, either way, do you leave Noah no time at the end?
Indeed.
Beautiful ball. Aaron Jones from Aaron Rodgers moved those chains.
And that's Aaron Rodgers with that gunslinger, able to laser, fit that thing in there, throwing it to the inside to the running back. Big conversion for J-Wall right there.
4,300 yards in the regular season for Aaron Rodgers at the age of 37. 48 touchdowns, 18 of those to Devontae Adams. So we haven't talked about yet in this game, and won't right now, because there's a sack from Kansas City. Frank Clark doing the jumping jacks. No one needed that.
Let's see if Noah can get a stop, because after the first game, J-Wall has just been dotting.
They grabbed a few yards back right there. 3rd and 7 at the 2-minute warning. Again, 21-17 Maryland in game 1, 27-10 with a concession in game 2. Maryland winning game 1, Northeastern winning game 2. And on 3rd and 7. Look out!
That's good defense and good pocket by both guys.
Interesting call here on 4th and 8. 53-yard field goal attempt, still 1:55 to go, and instead of going for it, he will indeed try for those 3 points. And Mason Crosby is true. 10-3, but still a $1.50 left here, and a timeout for Noah.
It was a big
Kansas
stop.
City
Noah needed it.
Yeah, Kansas City for real has played some wild games in Indianapolis. And as we have this one coming at you from Lucas Oil Stadium, or animated version of it. Beautiful look inside. It all comes down to this one game, $25,000, and the chance to say you are the best college Madden player. Ready for the run that time is J-Wall. And user nothing over the top. No Tyreek streak. No 20-yard to Travis Kelce. None of that yet for Noah.
No, he hasn't been able to open up the pass game. J-Wall tightening up the run right there, bringing up a 2nd and 11. See if Noah can cook up some. He goes to the flats.
Remember, Green Bay's got all 3 timeouts, so if you're going to make a stop here, you might get the ball back and a chance to add to a 10-3 lead.
And they're trying to be very smart, realizing like if I do not move this ball, he has that crosser covered, but he threw it anyway. And does he get it?
Oh, to the sideline,
that's a hot one.
Tyreek. How did he get the 2 feet down? At the 30-yard line with 20 seconds to go, 1 timeout. And at the very least, you can grab 3 points back right here if you know. He's letting that time run down.
He didn't get out of bounds with that. I thought he would at least give him an out of bounds animation. That's a hot dot over the middle. He's going to have to burn a timeout right here.
So you can, I guess, shoot for the end zone once, right, and then kick your field goal if you don't get it.
That's what it looks like he's going to do. See if he can hit him up the seam.
Yeah, we don't assume anything here because, remember, we thought Noah had touchdowns twice on that last drive in the back of the end zone. Let's see if he can reclaim what he thought was rightfully his to begin with here. Tie this game up at halftime. No timeouts. Got to protect Mahomes. And he just throws it away. 3 seconds, you taking your points?
Yeah, I'm going to take my 3. I get ball at half. Hopefully when I come out at half, I can put together the most prolific offensive drive man has ever seen and give me up 3.
Harrison Butker, indoors, should be a gimme putt. 10-6 at the break.
Let's get back into the action here.
No turnovers yet in this game. 2 hands on the wheel so far for both these teams.
Oh, my goodness.
That ball hangs in the air. That ball caught Tyreek Hill.
That was a bomb straight out of left field to Tyreek Hill. I tell you, if it was anybody else but Tyreek, there's no way that pass is going down. But Patrick Mahomes just throwing the ball to the end of the earth and Tyreek going to go get it.
To the 14-yard line, and now underneath. They'll get it to the 8. A wipe-out wallop right there from Adrian Amos.
Yeah, big hit right there by J-Wall. That's what Puckett was talking about. He said he's seen J-Wall. J-Wall has been laying the wood all day as he come up with another big hit stick on first down.
J-Wall finding his rhythm last game. 24-6 in this tournament. Noah now 24-1. And trying to overtake Jacob Wallach right now on a 2nd and 4 at the 8. Oh. Ready for that run. J-Wall knifes in there and brings up 3rd and 5. Tyreek Hill in the slot on that left side. Williams still the running back. Haven't seen Le'Veon Bell yet. They've been running the heck out of Damian Williams here. Mahomes to throw, getting chased.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, all the way back at the 25.
Great defense by J-Wall right there. Able to get that nickel back to come through off the edge untouched as he comes up with yet another big stop, holding Noah to 3 field goals. And now he's still able to be up 10-9 by 1 point. That was big.
I've got this as the first time in this whole tournament that Noah has had to settle for 3 field goals. I mean, normally, if he's got this many drives, you're sticking at least something in the end zone, but it's 3 times 3 is 9, and he's still not quite where he wants to be. Now, looking at a time-consuming drive for Northeastern, if that's possible.
Oh, that's a hot one.
And the secure catch from Devontae Adams takes it to the 41.
It is so tough to play against this Trips tight end defense. As you see, J-Wall has the field spaced perfectly, running the drag, the hard flat, the curl flats is over there trying to cover the drag and the corner. He can't do that, but way to get the pressure right there. That's what I believe is going to be the key to the game. Noah dialing up the pressure, but you just can't keep blitzing the way this field is spaced because they're hitting you with the curl in the middle of the field, the drag combination with the corner. It's just tough.
Following that corner blaze, a little dump off. Aaron to Aaron, Rogers to Jones. Aaron Jones nudged out of bounds. Now, Rogers is 9 for 9. And meantime, Mahomes for Noah has just not been able to do what you thought he might. Big 3rd and 6 right here. No pressure yet. Looped in there perfectly to move the chains again.
Jay Wall, I don't know who runs this trips tight end better, Jay Wall or Fancy, but I can tell you, man, these guys, they are prolific in this trips tight end.
Does it help user that are in that same crew, that TNC crew? They can lab all that against each other.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. User rush has to take the intentional grounding right there.
That drags them back out of field goal range for the moment. It's a 2nd and 20. Again, no takeaways in this game yet. That's pretty rare. Both these guys have been pretty safe. This is a winner-take-all game.
It's a hot one.
Did he get it inbounds? Devontae Adams was playing pinball over there. It is a 1st and 10 at the 23. The original Super Bowl, back before it was called the Super Bowl, was Green Bay against Kansas City. And here in Madden, it's those teams again.
Oh,
Austin roping his way to the sideline. Now, even if you score here, even if you get it in the end zone, make it 17-9, do the simple math, you get that touchdown and 2-point conversion, and there you go if you're Noah Johnson. It's certainly not over. But can he hold him to 3 here, or better yet, take it away? Something Noah usually does very well, a couple times a game on average.
Go to the 0-1 trap right here. Looks like he's on about walking to the end zone. It's a good stop. Good touchdown saving tackle to bring him up at the 2-yard line.
And remember, when Noah had it this close, he twice thought he had touchdowns. Neither time got credit for a catch. Had to settle for a field goal. Now at the 2 on a 2nd down. Dillon could not get there.
And Dillon was fighting too right there. I felt like he should have lost a yard or maybe 2. Dillon being a big boy power back, fighting to make sure he keeps the line of scrimmage where it is.
Under 4 minutes left in the winner-take-all championship game. Jacob Wallach of Northeastern, Noah Johnson of Maryland, $25,000 quarter of Madden. Dillon one more time, pushing.
I think he got the first, though.
The 1st and goal, and you know what? That works out beautifully because more clock goes against Maryland now.
Yeah, Noah trying to let him score right here, just opening it up. That's what it looks like. J-Wall burns the timeout.
Low scoring, 10-9 nail-biter. And out of the eye, again, Dillon is that lead man. Dillon is in.
I would have loved for J-Wall, to get down there and try to lay down at the 1, maybe burn a couple more seconds off. And he doesn't go for the 2-point conversion to make it a 2-possession game. That leaves the door open for Noah. He has plenty of time. Take your time. This is a $25,000 drive. You gotta get 7. No questions asked. We need the hottest dots, everything you got in your back pocket. Yes, MCS is around the corner, but you better cook it up right now for this $25,000.
Somebody's going to get their 25th win of this tournament to make it happen. Another run with Williams. And the pilot light has got to be flickering a little bit right now. All those runs and even passes to Damian Williams. Noah's gotten one over-the-top ball to Tyreek, and that's it. Really hasn't involved Kelsey yet. Had him open for a touchdown, we mentioned, but somehow missed that connection. Got the 3 timeouts, got the 2-minute warning, and he's got a completion there to Tyreek crossing over. Only the 6th completion for Patrick Mahomes in this game. Mecole Hardman is out wide and now motions a bit, leaving Tyreek Hill widest out to the left side. More Williams.
Good handoff.
Oh,
And he's out of
terrific
there.
stick. Great stick
He's going-
work, Damian
Can he get in
Williams.
there?
Nope, he
Oh.
squirms down to the 3. 2-minute warning, a touchdown-saving tackle by Jay Wall.
More Level Next action coming right up. It all comes down to the final quarter. $25K for first place and the title of Level Next Collegiate Madden Champion.
Scoring right here is one of the toughest things to do in Madden. Defense is so stingy.
Williams
but he's gonna walk
outside.
in.
He stretches it across, and now can he find 2 points to tie it up?
We need the hottest dot in your life. A $25,000 2-point conversion play. Do you have it, Noah?
If it fails, he does have the 3 timeouts left, and he'll need them. But first, he's looking to tie it at 17.
Go back
Travis
down.
Kelce. They give it to Kelce as a fullback, and he marauds his way across. So here we are, user, all tied up, but the last drive, perhaps, of the whole tournament could be Northeastern's right now.
That's right. As you see right here for the 2-point conversion, he does a fullback dive and hands it off to Kelce, and Kelce hurdles. Just looks like he's about to get blown up by the inside stuff by Kenny, but he hurdles and gets the 2-point conversion to tie this game up.
So the Lions Club champion, Jay Wall, playing as the Packers of all teams, trying to go down and win it now.
Good spacing. He had to
Good
come over.
open
That's
field
a big
hit.
hit.
We'll see how both teams choose to use their timeouts, too. The way this tournament has gone, I would not be shocked with overtime, my friend.
That's a hot one right there.
Austin will creep across midfield and get very close to field goal range.
Their wall offense has just looked prolific. Dot after dot.
Remember, Noah does not have a takeaway yet. Averages a couple per game.
Oh!
That's the threading of the needle that he needed right there. Jay Wall is in field goal range now.
And that was as close as Noah ever came to getting that interception, turning this ball over. When I was looking at it, I said, you know what? This isn't as crispy of a route combination, but it works for him. Gets him in field goal range. He's going to milk this thing down. Noah's probably going to make him kick an ice field goal. And we're going to see if Jay Wall cares about ice.
Noah hadn't lost a game this entire tournament, was 24-0. But then Northeastern winning 27-10, and now maybe to win it 20-17 with a field goal. That's going to be the directive here. A walk-off winner for $25,000. An iced walk-off winner, a 33-yard attempt. And Northeastern trying to win it all right now.
That's
Northeastern takes down Noah and Maryland. Congratulations, Jay Wall.
As you see Jay Wall right there, super hype. Just won $25,000. And he also has the Level Next sweater. Oh man, he's just winning.
We finally see the smile. The hoodie finally comes down just enough to show us some teeth. and we show you it was in a best of 3, Northeastern 2 and Maryland 1. Wow, what a finish, Puckett.
What a way to come back. You lose the first game and then you go back to back. J-Wall gets the job done. User stays perfect on his prediction as well. He said if it goes to a game 3, he sees J-Wall pulling away with the national championship title. User, he got the job done. What did you see from his gameplay tonight?
I mean, he adjusted. When he had the Chiefs, it was so big because when he adjusted to the Chiefs, I was like, I didn't think he would be that successful. But this time, when he switched to the Chiefs, you could tell he put in mad work and he was ready to play with him. He had his offense clicking with him. And that was really what propelled him, because in that game 2, I was thinking he was going to go down. But that was the game that catapulted him to the game 3, and he was able to take care of business.
Northeastern locks up the national championship, and J-Wall, aka Jacob Wall, is taking home this bad boy. Here's a first look at the new trophy from Level Next.
Ooh.
Our fall champion, the first collegiate Madden champ, J-Wall, now gets his name on the trophy. He joins us live. Jacob Wallach, you just banked $25,000. You came back and you pulled off the W over Noah. How are you feeling after that game 3 victory?
I'm feeling good. I got lucky on the first drive, which helped. You know, just threw it right to a player and we caught it. And then after that, we were rolling. And I have a thing. I mean, you guys saw it yesterday. I missed a lot of field goals, especially the ice ones. I lost in draft champions last year because I missed an ice field goal. So I'm very scared of those. Had to calm down and I hit it, and I'm very proud of that because that was tough.
J-Wall, yesterday you seemed to struggle with the Chiefs. It seemed like your game looked like you was up all night labbing and preparing, because you look totally different today with the Chiefs. You look more comfortable, ready to play with them. Did you put in some work with them last night with the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah, I was playing Justin today, and I was like, I need my Chiefs have to be better. And what he told me, and I figured out, was just max pro, try to throw a touchdown every play. Because that's what the Chiefs are good for. And I was trying to play like normal, like I normally do, and that was stupid. So I ended up just basically rolling out every play and trying to throw a touchdown.
So a Vanderbilt guy gives Northeastern an assist, Justin, and part of that TNC crew. How big is that, just to have guys that you're able to lab with, Jacob, and kind of have your back on something like this?
Oh, it's huge. Like those are some of my best friends, but like first and foremost, but they also helped me a ton on Madden. It's huge how much they helped me. Yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say. It's very helpful. You learn a lot from them. Some really good players.
Jacob, it was amazing to watch you throughout this tournament. You make your school proud tonight as you lock up the national championship. What is next for you?
I got clubs. I'm probably gonna play some Mutt after this. I also start school like the next semester, so I got a busy schedule going on. It's gonna be rough, but
I hope you find some time to spend this money. How are you spending your $25K that you just put in the bank?
Maybe like a couple more outfits. I don't know. I probably really won't spend it, to be honest. But
you're a
Get some
wise
more
college
drinks?
student, man. Well, you're going to make everyone proud at school as well as your family and, of course, the TNC crew. Go ahead, bud.
I have to pay rent, so I'll spend it on that. There we go.
There you go. Pay
Just
that
remembered.
rent, get the bills done. Jacob Wall, congrats again. You are the first ever Level Next Madden Collegiate Champion.
Thank you, guys.
We couldn't have done this show without our incredible play-by-play man. Give it up for Josh Lewin in the chat. Josh, final thoughts on an epic collegiate tournament.
Well, 1,000 students, 400 schools, and it all comes down to one kick at the end. That's fantastic. And congratulations to Jay Wall, but to everybody else in the tournament, too.
Thank you all for tuning in. And remember, this is just the beginning from Level Next. If you haven't already, go drop the follow button on Level Next GG's Twitter account. And we will see you in the spring for more epic collegiate action. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you then.